What is up? Twin system recap for Wednesday. Not going to be able to hang in there until this Arizona game ends. These West Coast games are kind of rough. Recording this while it's in the sixth inning, but the Twins have a nice, comfortable lead, 8-1. Certainly not jinxing anything. Fingers crossed. Let me throw some salt over your shoulder. But Twins have built a comfortable lead here early in this game at Arizona. Really nice to see. There's been a lot of tight ball games, and again, hopefully this turns out the way we want it to. But Jose Miranda with a bases clearing double to get things started for the Twins. Off of the warning track there, great swing. Got all of that one. Barely kept it in the yard. This one did not stay in the yard. Willie Castro getting a pitch very inside, out of the zone inside. Hitting that one for a 2-run homer. Got around that one quick, man, Willie. That right-handed swing. He was feeling it. That was all in support of Simeon Woods Richardson, who's been an important guy all year. Don't want to kind of say that he hasn't been, but I think with Chris Paddock being injured, I think he becomes even more of kind of a focal point of the team. It's good to see him putting together a good start tonight. Again, Twins game in progress. If they can hold on, again, no jinxing, fingers crossed, we would get a system sweep tonight. The DSL Twins also won. I don't think the FCL Twins played today, so it would be another system sweep. We just had one of those. Over to the minor league highlights, though, starting off with the Saints. Brooks Lee hit another home run, his sixth home run in 16 games with the Saints this year. Of course, he played some rehab games coming back from that back injury. Guy coming off a great spring, too, was the 2024 Sire of Fort Myers. A .662 slugging percentage so far in 16 games with the Saints. So he is feeling it. On over to Wichita. Luke Keaschall also homered tonight. He's still only 21 years old. I kind of forgot that. From last year's draft class, still very young. His 9th homer overall of the season, second since being promoted up to Wichita. He has an .845 OPS with the Wind Surge. Holding his own very respectably there. Not the crazy numbers he was putting up, but Andrew Morris, speaking of crazy numbers, man. This guy, and look what he does to this poor guy. He's got a hammer throw here. Oh my gosh, all the way up the line, almost clear through the dugout there. Just helicopters that thing out of there. And you know what, dude, you gotta have all the spray you can get your hands on. He's gonna get you after that. So Morris had a great start. 5 2/3 shutout innings, 4 hits, no walks, 9 strikeouts in 5 2/3 innings. A 2022 fourth-round pick out of Texas Tech. So great to see Zebby Matthews getting all this love. Let's make sure Andrew Morris gets love, man. That's been like my drum I've been beating for the past 2 years. This guy's just been pitching really well, and it always seems like some other guys kind of get more of a shine. And sometimes it's legit, absolutely. Got to show Zebby some love too, but shine a little light on Andrew Morris too. Walker Jenkins coming up here with the bases loaded and Fort Myers trailing by 4. Not maybe what you think is going to happen, but he does clear the bases. Not a grand slam, but he clears the bases with this double over the center fielder on the warning track there. Jenkins, his 16th game with Fort Myers. It's not been all that great for him. .652 OPS so far, but 10 strikeouts against 9 walks. So he's taking good plate appearances. I think there's a lot more to come from Walker Jenkins. Just good to see him back healthy, back out there. So again, we already looked at the results. Here are the stats from this evening. Junior Severino had another 3-hit game. That guy's been on fire for the Saints. There you see Luke Keaschall's kind of full performance on the night. Jose Salas, he still exists. One of the prospects the Twins got in the Luis Arraez, Pablo Lopez trade. He's actually played center field. He's been playing some outfield lately. Not really turning heads with the Colonels, unfortunately, but had a good night tonight. Isaac Pena stole 3 bases to get to 6 steals in the year. He had a 3-steal night. Fort Myers as a team stole 8 bases, and their opponent stole 9. So 17 stolen bases in that game, that one game. So if you love to see running and base stealing and aggressiveness on the base paths, watch you some lower level minor league baseball, and you might get more than you can handle. That's insane. 17 steals in one game. Moving over to the pitching performances, again, Andrew Morris was by far the standout. There was his stat line in case you didn't catch it. Tanner Hall got beat up. This guy, a guy from last year's draft class, I was really looking forward to. Has a really good changeup, but he's really been struggling. I don't know if there's kind of new adjustments he's been trying to work on, but he's been a disappointment. Saints were going with a opener. Ryan Jensen's usually a reliever. He's got some good numbers, walking a lot of guys, but missing a ton of bats. Ryan Jensen is. So kind of a name to know with the Saints. Anyway, thanks for checking this one out. Again, sorry I couldn't stay up to give you the full scoop on the Twins game, but maybe we'll update you in the comments. These things take a little while to finish and upload, so maybe by the time I'm putting the finishing touches on getting the video up, the Twins game will be ending, and I'll be able to let you know any other reactions and thoughts I have down in the comments. But again, thanks for checking this out. We'll talk again tomorrow.